officially locked in with DJ Scenario.
Welcome to another episode of Locked In with DJ Scenario. I got a special guest in the building, all the way from West Virginia. Let me be right, West Virginia.
West Virginia.
All the way from West Virginia, my man, Jay Maine. He's in the building. Can I clap it up real quick? We can clap it up for Jay Maine. Give it up for yourself. All right, cool. Yeah. So West Virginia, don't get it twisted. It's not the East Virginia. Is there East Virginia?
No.
There's no East Virginia.
There's Virginia.
It's just Virginia and West Virginia. All right, why?
Two different states.
It's two different states, right? So a lot of people do not know that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So coming out of West Virginia, let's start here. Coming out of West Virginia, is there any other artists that came out of West Virginia?
Like known
that
artists?
You know, that known artists. Because I know artists that came from Virginia.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, there's not in hip hop. No. There's been.
Is it like Trey Songz from Virginia?
Trey Songz,
or I want to say Pharrell, maybe even Chris Brown.
I think Pharrell might be from Virginia, but
is Chris Brown not from Virginia? We got to check that.
Chris Brown, he's from Virginia.
Virginia, okay, so.
But I'm in West Virginia.
Yeah.
You feel me? Nobody from
West Virginia. So being an artist, so I'm glad you said that. So being an artist from West Virginia, how let's just dive into this. How do you feel being an artist from West Virginia? How hard is it, for you to make it out of there?
Shit, if it's super hard if you just try to stay there and make it out. If you're not moving around, nobody's ever gonna see you. Just like when I was playing sports. If you ain't if you don't get the exposure by going other places or people knowing about it somehow, it's pretty much a dead mission. Like, you know what I mean?
You say you was playing sports. What sports were you playing?
I played football, ran track all my life.
So what made you decide, okay, listen, I don't think sports, or how you felt about sports, or were you strongly into sports? Like, sports was everything.
Yeah, like I went to the AFL for football.
Okay. What position you played?
I played DB.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what makes you say, I'm done playing football, from AFL to say, I'm going to take this rapping thing serious?
Shit. Well, I was always rapping. I was rapping before I even touched the football field, really. So, but, like, shit just happened. Like, something happened my first year. Yeah. And it was just like, I did so much and put up so much to get to that point. I was like, man, I can't do that again. I had to basically try out for a whole new team. Like, So it was just like,
what happens in the first year that says like, what's going on?
The coach was doing some bullshit. So like, all the contracts that he signed, like he went from one team to another team, and he was like housing people that he brought from the other team illegally. So everything
So was this a big thing? Like headlines type shit? It
probably was within the AFL. It probably didn't hit the airways and shit.
Is this coach still coaching?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's coaching. Crazy.
He got another job, new team, and yeah.
Still housing other niggas.
Yeah, probably.
Still housing other
somehow he probably figured it out.
Yeah.
Shit just happened, and it was like, I was like, now I gotta start either working or doing something else. Yeah. So I just was like, shit, I always been doing music, so that's actually when I really started to pursue music. Yeah. Got my studio.
So how long have you been doing music? You say you was always doing music, but football and sports and track. Do you feel like you weren't the greatest at track because you didn't give it your all, or you wasn't greatest at football because you didn't give it all? Or because there's people that have jobs and do music, so they have one foot in their job and one foot in music. So how can you really be? So like, or how can it work if you're not giving your full?
Right. I always gave him my full that I thought, but coming from where I'm from, I was the best around from a real small place. So I was the best. So it's like I never put the work that I needed. Everybody was like, you going to the league, this, that, and third, but they never gave me the information and the tools I need to make it to the next level. In my area, I was him. You know what I mean? But soon as I went to college, it was a different story. It's 100 different me's.
There's a bunch of hymns.
Yeah, they actually been working.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They was doing what they needed to do. Mm-hmm. So I started when I got to college. I still made it through. I still made it. Mm-hmm. But it was like, if had I had that push, like what I needed to do,
those extra tools, that extra push that some of these other guys had.
Right.
Is there anybody that you say that you played with that made it all the way to the league?
Yeah, my homie I played against Fairmont. I went to Glenville. He played for Fairmont. He still played for the Cowboys to this day.
Oh wow, okay, that's dope.
So that's crazy. I've seen a lot. I guarded people.
Do you regret any of that? Do you regret like any of that? Is there any regret towards anything that happened?
I wish I would have pushed a little bit harder. Mm-hmm.
This is a self-reflection moment then.
Not really. Like if I could go back, I would have started in high school instead as opposed to starting in college. I still did what I needed to do. I walked on, earned a scholarship. Like, you know, I was one of the few on the team that from West Virginia. The school is in West Virginia. I was one of the few people from West Virginia because they recruit from like, you know, DMV, Florida.
Yeah.
So I was really competing with like D1 athletes and stuff. It was just a school. So I still was like, I still did what I had to do. I still, you know, I feel like I accomplished a lot, like what I wanted to do. I didn't make it to the NFL, but the AFL, like had I could have I could have went and did the same thing for an NFL team, but it's like you gotta have some bread, like, you know what I mean? So I didn't have the backing.
You had to have them sponsors.
Yeah, gotta have something, you know. Just for the.
I believe that with all sports too. It's like you definitely gotta have them.
That's with anything. That's with music. That's what anything. You gotta have either have it on your own. Or.
I'm glad you asked that because I asked another artist in another interview, how important it is, for musicians, artists in particular, to be financially able to support, you know, invest into their self, into their music.
Man, that's like one of the most important things. Like you can make music all day.
Yeah.
I make a song a day. But if you can't promote that song, it's like nobody's going to hear it. It's just like being in a small town. If you can't get out of it or get people to, you know what I mean? You can't do it without advertising. That's why... that's why
in the age of
succeed.
In the age of social media, correct? So a lot of these artists, I feel a lot of artists, you know, that don't have the financial backing will continue to post, you know, music and just think it's gonna take off,
right? Because it ain't getting nowhere. It's just getting to you know, the algorithms. They got all that stuff rigged. The labels, and if you independent, hey, you gonna have to spend bread to get it past what. Because they put a block on who gonna see it. Even if I post something, he might not even see it the day I post.
And y'all follow each other, and y'all friends on the
we see each other every day. I'm like, yo, you see that post? No, I ain't see it. Like, this
how you not seeing?
Trying to reach people in New York, LA, the big Atlanta. You trying to reach them people. You got it, like,
and it's not even reaching your circle of friends.
Exactly, and in a town
which is
300
crazy.
People, like, you know what I mean? That's crazy. But
so what do you do? Right, as an artist, what is some of your tactics that you could share, that you share with you know, the listeners, the viewers, that kind of have worked for you?
Shoot, running my own ads.
Okay,
running my own ads and like basing it off of the people that I meet, like where I meet them and stuff. You just like find your target market. And you know, you could succeed little by little like that. But of course, everybody wants to reach the masses, but it's like, unless you got that budget, you can only reach so many people at a time. You know, unless you know what I mean? Just depends on your budget for real. So like, that's what I do. I just run little ads here and there. Like I ain't gonna say that I'm the best, and you know, I know
and running ads, but I get it done.
Still work I need to do. It's still more bread that I need to put into it. It's like, you know what I mean. But you gotta do. It's steps you gotta take, and nothing's gonna happen overnight. I'm not just gonna get, you know, 10 bands that I could just spend on ads, because that's what the labels do. They spend probably millions of dollars for these artists. You know what I mean, on a monthly basis. If for the big ones, it's like bringing in money, you know what I mean? So like,
as an artist, right? breaking these walls and getting through, obviously from like you say, West Virginia, from a small town that you from in West Virginia, you made it to New York. Mm-hmm. You get to New York, and what kind of inspiration does, let's just say, New York do for you? I know you, as an artist, I know because I follow you.
Right.
So I see what you do. So I know you've performed in many states,
right,
many different locations. But me being from New York, what kind of inspiration does New York, have for you?
Man, it's a big inspiration because like when I come here, I just see opportunity everywhere. Yeah. You know what I mean? Every corner. People notice, like when me and him had the camera out, like people's watching. Yeah. People, like, if you look like you doing something, people, and I wouldn't think that because there's so much going on here. Mm-hmm. But it's like, I guess it's like where people don't be shooting stuff, where I be shooting stuff because I got a whole different vision. I'm like, yo, we could shoot that there. Like, you know what I mean? So there might be 30 people right there, It's just a big inspiration. I know that, like, so if I was to move here or something, because you don't never get the support from back home.
No, it's never.
I get so much for support everywhere I go from just strangers. You know what I mean? So this is a big inspiration.
I think, do you feel like that happens because people in your life or that's around you or have been around you, they're not saying you cool with them still, just don't like the fact that it's you?
I can't put my finger on it. Yeah. I don't really know.
Like, why him? Why him go to college? Why him almost make it to the NFL? Why him, do this music? Why him going to New York and seeing these people and doing all these shows and, why him? You get what I'm saying? You get those people around you.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have a lot of that, or where you from?
Not over the past here recently. I just stayed on myself, so I don't even I won't even see none of that. Like, I just stayed on myself and like-minded people. So it's like, but I can definitely feel it, like, because it's artists coming up under me. I'm trying to help them, but it's like they want to make it,
but they're not putting in the full work.
They see me what I'm doing. They want to do what I'm doing, but they're not actually trying to do what I'm doing. So I feel like it's like a love-hate thing. People love to see it, but
I think you just need to focus on what Maine got. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Because once Maine gets to where he got to go, that's my advice.
Right.
Once Maine gets to where he got to go, then Maine could throw the line back and get whoever he got to go.
Right.
But Maine can't do this, and I'm talking in like kind of third person, like Maine can't do this if Maine's too busy focusing on himself and other people at the same time.
Right.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And I give you this advice because I know you. You know what I'm saying? I seen you on the circuit. I've done, hosted many shows, and you have performed crazy, got the crowd going crazy. And this is another reason why I'm happy that we got to, we in this interview, kind of scenario, having this conversation, because I want the people to know that you really putting in that work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Maine has to work on, make sure Maine's good first before, Jay Maine has to work on, make sure he good before he could throw that line back and make sure everybody else is good.
That's what I've been focused on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just work.
Yeah.
I know what I gotta do. Like, I know the people I need to be around, need to talk to, keep the relationships with, and that's basically what I done cut everybody out. Except for, you know what I mean? I ain't been trying to help too many people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I know that you do help a lot of people, actually. You know what I'm saying? For people that don't know, you got a shirt on, right? You have your shirt on, obviously, and on the shirt it says Hard Times?
Yeah.
Hard Times is like your company, your group, your record label. Yes,
it's just a brand.
Your brand. You know what I'm saying? It's Jay Maine's brand. And I know your brand, you do help a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? You say recently you haven't because you've been focused on yourself. But in the past or coming up, it's getting about that time where you do like co-drives and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So tell us about that before we dive into the music, because I want people to know, like, the kind of footwork and kind of give you your flowers for the work you've been putting in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you do a co-drive.
Yeah, I do a co-drive every year.
Yeah.
just in the town I was born and raised in. I just
why do you feel like you need to do this, Coach Rap, first of all?
Man, because really I see like it's a lot of people that don't have stuff. You know what I mean? Like I'm from a poor West Virginia is one of the poorest states in the country. Okay. So, and I see a lot of kids that just don't have, you know what I mean? Like, it be cold where I'm from. Yeah. You know, snowing. I'm surprised it ain't already snowing, but the weather changing. But it's just like a lot of unfortunate kids. And then, like, as over the years I've went by, it's like, it's little kids that's like tapped into my music. You know what I mean? So, like, they want my shirts, you know? So I'm like, well, all right, this summertime, y'all want shirts now. I know y'all need jackets. I know your parents, like, I'm just trying to give back in any type of way that I can. Even
what kind of feeling does that, you know what I'm saying, giving back? Because, you know, I also, you know, do charity, like, but I don't talk a lot about it. I do it with, you know, my group, the Party Starter. Shout out to Blue Diamond, shout out to J5. So I know what it feels like for me to give back. You know what I'm saying? And I'm asking you, what does that feel for you? What is that feeling for you when you're able, or just the fact that you're even in a position to even do that? Right. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people would like to do it, but they for some reason they're not in a position, or they don't know a way about going how to do it, how to make it happen. Right. What is this feeling for you, and what does it do for your soul, I guess? You know what I'm saying? I want to say that.
I mean, I really just do it. You know, I do it for the kids, but I do it because I know that, you know, I grew up without coats and stuff, and the coats I did have, I know what my parents had to do to get them. To get to it, you know what I mean? So it's like, for me to be doing this off of what something that I love to do, not something that I have to do. You know what I mean? It just makes me feel good.
Do you feel like as a musician, this helps? It's easier to get these coats, or easier to brand out and ask for a sponsor, or ask for, you know, for the donations of the jackets and stuff like that? Being a musician?
Yeah, because had I not done that, I wouldn't be nobody. I wouldn't be known for anything. You can't do that being known for the person that made it to the league and then left. Like, you know what I mean? You see people in the league doing this type of stuff, but very few people that's been there and done it and barely got to do it. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, I think if I wasn't making music, I definitely wouldn't be able to do this. Like, I wouldn't even have
shout out to music.
Inspiration to do it. You know what I mean?
So shout out to the music. So you say the Hard Times, you know what I'm saying? It's just a brand, but it's not a label. So
that's the ultimate goal.
The ultimate goal for it. Okay.
But I haven't really pursued that, because I mean, you got a brand, you got to have a brand. So eventually the brand is going to turn into something else. It might not exactly be Hard Times, the label. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, that's the end goal, is to, you know, have my own label and, you know, my own
situation going on.
My own situation.
So you're rolling independent. You got new music out. So tell us a little bit about the song you're promoting. Why you in New York? Why you came to see me? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so remember my name. Okay. It's like, I want people to remember my name, and this song is, I made it a few years ago. We just been promoting it heavy.
Why not make a song yesterday, basically? Why not make a song yesterday and put it out? Why put out a song that you made 3 years ago?
I got a storyline. So I'm sticking to I got so much music. I have to break it up into eighths. I could you know, I could drop a song every day for the next year. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's how much I'm sitting on right now, but it's a storyline, like, that I want people to follow, you feel me? Like, I could go here and go there and drop different vibes, but it's like, if you making good music is timeless. It don't matter when you drop it.
Why not? Why wait so long to drop music? You say you have all this music, right?
I don't wait so long. Like, the song I'm promoting heavy now, I dropped it a couple years ago, but I've dropped this.
So what makes you say, you know what? Let me revisit this song because I got a feeling about this.
I mean, you just got to do that because you, like I said, I'm not heavily exposed, so
what's new, what's old to you is definitely new to a lot of people. Obviously, you know what I'm saying?
It's new to a lot of people. Like, it's there's people back home that ain't heard all my songs.
Yeah,
so just imagine, you know what I mean? If you post your song or upload your song, promote it a couple of times, that's not doing nothing. It ain't getting nowhere. You know what I mean? So you just gotta shoot. I know once one of my shits hit, then all of them go. They all gonna go, because it's like then they going. That's what real music heads do, is they go back and listen. Then you go like, oh shit, it's actually like a timeline to this shit. Like you can see the growth, and like I've had my daughter 2.5 years ago, so like my music has changed. That's the same sound, but like what I'm. Cause she's singing my songs, you know what I mean. She's singing my old. She my biggest fan. She know I hopped in the car. I was playing a song. I didn't even think she knew. And she's 2.5. She's saying it word for word. So just like the growth of my music, like I don't want to just rush it out there, because I know what it's worth. Like you know what I mean. I've had labels reach out. I know what it's worth. So like, I could. I've been dropping consistently this year though. Every month.
How many EPs have you had, or albums? Have you have any albums?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I got one. My first ever drop in 2018 was an album. Okay. This I was thinking, I'm gonna drop this album. I'm gonna blow up. You know what I mean? So I dropped the album because I'm just not. I wasn't familiar with the process.
With the process of.
So I dropped the album, dropped a couple of singles, dropped one with J Hood. Dropped another album. And this was whenever I was like mixing and mastering. This is before I even found an engineer. I'm just recording it at my house, mixing, mastering it as I thought, to my own, like by myself. Then found my engineer in 2020. So he went back and like revamped a couple of the songs that I hadn't put out yet, but I had already made. And then since I found him, and you know, I just been making music literally I make a song every day, and you know, now I can send it to him, send it back the same day. It's like
and get it right. So you got Remember My Name. How now? Is this a new EP that you're gonna drop and put it on it, or you gonna leave it with the music?
This gonna be a single. Remember it's gonna be a single, and like, see, as you go, you learn how you can do things. So like, that's out. I just dropped a few singles since then, and then like I got the album done. I got like 2 or 3 albums already done. So it's like I'm not sure how
put the single out and see how it goes.
But it's like I'm gonna push Remember My Name because like that's just
it's hard.
Like I get real good feedback from that anywhere I play it. So
how do you feel? Like you said you have a daughter now. How does fatherhood and trying to be a musician, you know, coexist? Like how does that work for you? You know, you're a brand new father trying to pursue this music dream, and I know music, you know, chasing music could take you away from your family a little bit, because you want to be successful in it, but the only real way to be successful in it is you have to put yourself in it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So how do you balance out, you know, fatherhood and you know, the music? Right.
And I got 2 full-time jobs too. So
and that too, you know, having jobs.
So it's like she gives me all the motivation in the world to do it, because I know like on Big X's album, you know how Walla's talking, it's going to take sacrifices. You're going to miss the time away from the people you love, but then it's going to be well worth it, because what I'm trying to do is break the cycle. So I don't want my daughter to have to do the things that I did and then my parents did. You know what I mean? So this is what I got to do. It ain't no other route. It ain't no plan B, because I got good. You can get a good job, you know what I mean? But you never going to get, you know what I mean? I'm not saying I want to be like a multi-million, but I know I could survive.
You know you can get that. You know you can get there.
I know I could get there. Like, you know what I mean? I could give my daughter everything she wants and needs. Like, the same way.
And that's your purpose now.
That's my
as a father, that's your purpose now. You know, shout out to your daughter one time. Shout out to your new purpose in life. Right. You know what I'm saying? Chasing music and want to be the super good provider for your child.
Like, I don't even do this for me. This all, and my dad change. Told me that. Like, he's a 78. Shout out to my pops. He's born and raised in Brooklyn. raised right where Jay-Z was raised, watched him grow up. So it's like, he told me, he said, what did he say? He said, I don't even live from, I got all these kids. I don't even live, I've put y'all through life. Basically, y'all grown now. Now I live for me. But it's like, I'm at the point where he was. Now I gotta live for my kid. Like, you know what I mean? Whenever she's good, then I could sit back and chill. But right now it's grind time.
Grind time, the music. Remember My Name out now. All streaming platforms.
All platforms.
Is there anybody that you have been collaborating with? Any shows that people should look out for that you gonna be on?
Yeah, I got some big records about to drop. I got a few with I got like 2 with Davies.
Okay.
They gonna be on the album.
How do you tap in with Davies? How does that whole connection happen?
Basically, I just reached out. I reached out to him. Like, we got.
It's the power of social media.
And we also got mutual friends.
Okay.
So it's like, that's how a lot of my relationships is, because like, other people know who I am. So it's like, you know, you feel more
maybe you gotta work together.
Yeah. Or I just go to the studio. You know, I actually like ran into him. So it's like, after talking to him, after hitting him up on social media, so he's like, oh, he's like real, like, you know what I mean? So I got shit with him.
So 2 songs with Davies. You know what I'm saying? You dropping or it's out now?
Nah, it's gonna be on the album. I'm probably see, what I want to do is do the thing where you had an album and it's like grayed out, and then as you drop.
Got you.
It goes on the album. I ain't figured that out yet.
Got you. Do you have a name that you want to name this album?
It's called Break the Cycle.
Break the Cycle.
Yeah.
You heard it first.
Break the Cycle.
I'm looking at every camera. You heard it first.
Soon as I figure this out, I'm gonna start. You know, I got a song with Mia Snow.
Okay, shout out to Mia. Shout out to that whole team.
The whole team.
Yeah. Good people.
All of them. I got some stuff with Brady Thonia, Billy on.
Yeah.
I'm just, you know,
just working.
Remember
My Name out now. They could find that on streaming platforms. Yeah. It's out right now. They could get it right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Got some shows coming up. Got any shows coming up?
Man, I got a show back in West Virginia, lined up, but
okay. Yeah. So if you are in West Virginia, make sure you tap in with my man Jay Maine. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you coming through. Tell them where they can find you at.
Find me on all platforms, J-JMANE_HT. That's on all platforms.
Instagram, X,
all social media.
All songs streaming right now, on all platforms?
Yeah, everything's out.
Remember My Name, most important right now. Remember My Name is out now. Shout to Hood Times.
Hard Times.
So I'm bugging. Shout to Hard Times one time. Yeah. Make sure I'm right. You heard Hard Time.
Hard Times.
All right.
West
Shout to Hard Time. Yo, I want to give you your flowers for everything you do for your community. You know what I'm saying? With your co-drive and everything, you know, giving back and all that stuff you do. Shout out to you, and I appreciate you locking in with me, bro.
Appreciate you, Scenario.
Let's go.
You already know.
All right.